Okay, so as you can see, and kind of as I promised the last time, we're going to come back to this and see what it is here for the next step on it. So I opted to just kind of sort of lightly kind of clean up the patina on it a little bit, so it looks a little better, but you know, I mean, you can see the Coleman writing on it, and I've cleaned that up, but you know, there's just no nickel left anymore, and so there's not a whole lot that can be done. But that's okay. I mean, it'll still work fine. It's just not going to be that brilliant shiny nickel that you would see like well, okay, so like one like this, and this one's actually kind of gotten a little bit dirty, but she should kind of look a little bit like this. I realize that this is a 242 here that I'm holding, or actually having fall apart in my hands here, because apparently I did not screw this nut on. But anyway, or it's stripped. Oh, I think that's what it is. Something else for the repair bench, but anyway. Right, yeah, so this is kind of where we're at. And so at this stage right here, what I want to do is I want to do a test fire on this before I go and hang a mantle on it. So that is what we're going to do. And so that will get us moving along pretty quickly. The generator didn't have, whoops, that's kind of a little bit backwards. The generator didn't have hardly any buildup in it whatsoever. So that was just, I just kind of used the steel wool on the pricker rod to help clean it out. And so we'll see how that goes. I have a few different cans of fuel. Somehow I've managed to get about three different cans open at once. So that's probably not the best plan, but anyway, that's the plan we got. Collar polished up pretty nice. And so we're just going to go ahead and, well, continue to fight mosquitoes here and get some fuel in this little critter. See how it goes. I think I'm needing to clean out my my fuel filter again. Of course, probably what I should have done on this is done a little bit of a shake and then poured it out to see what kind of stuff comes out of it. But, you know, there was nothing rattling around in it. And the fountain is in such good shape, aside from the missing nickel, that I'm not really too worried about having a lot of scuzz and buildup inside of there. So, go ahead, set that down there. Cap this up, and then we'll be ready to get some fire going here. So I'm fully expecting this to be kind of a long startup because everything obviously is completely dry. I don't know if the fuel air system is going to work properly. I don't think it's stuck. I operated the valve and I heard it, what I think I heard it click. So it's probably working right. We'll see here in a minute. So with my torch at the ready, I guess I'll use this one because that's just a little easier. We'll see what happens. Oh wow, she wants to go right away. But of course, seemed to have pulled some stuff up immediately. Yeah, it's getting like, just like you can hear just a tiny bit before it clogs right back up again. Okay, so when we've done this many spins and no luck, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull the frame off, and then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pull the tip off of the fuel tip off, and then I'm just going to shoot a bunch of fuel in the air to flush out whatever's in there, because obviously there's some junk in it. But she wants to run right now, so that's awesome. I get my world's tiniest wrench here. Man, these mosquitoes are killing me. Okay. That is off. Set that here. I'm just gonna get a rag to catch the fuel spray coming out. Okay, that's great. That's probably, and I'm pretty sure that the fuel air system is working because that's not a solid stream of fuel. There's air mixed with it, so awesome. See if we put this on here and get it to run. See, this is why I love this design of lantern. You see how easy it is to get to this? I mean, it's so simple. And the 220s and 288s, they're not this simple. It's you need like a vise to be able to pull apart the to get to this stage. So, okay, let's see what we got. Okay, I think we're probably, well, we're still, yeah, it's still getting plugged up. Oh, that's looking better there. We'll eventually blow it all out. Yeah, that's probably pretty good because I'm just now spraying fuel all over myself. And I must say I love the smell of naphtha, but there probably is a limit. And that limit is known as the lower explosive limit. So, right, yeah, you don't want to exceed that. So we're going to try this, secure this back down. And also the 200As function just like this too, so they're also extremely easy to work on. Okay. Of course, it's now not gonna. Yeah, so now it's kind of doing the liquid fuel thing. Yeah, so we got some liquid fuel kind of built up in here, so okay, it's trying. Give it a little bit more air here. See what happens when we open this all the way. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, so I gotta stop this now, otherwise I'm never gonna get a mantle on this thing. Because it's gonna be too hot to handle. But that looks good. That looks real good. Looks actually really nice inside there. You can see that too. Maybe I'm kind of hold down there. It's probably still gonna be like really, really hot for me to even think about touching, so. But hey, she works. She works great. No problems at all, except for it being probably really super hot. Yeah, so, all right. Wish I had a fan that I could kind of blow on that, but I don't. Let's see. Looking through the stack of mantles that I've got here, see what we've got that we want to. I think I got some ones that I can. Let's see. These are big ones. These are smaller ones. These are the other Coleman. Okay, so we're gonna go with these. Just zip these open. Grab it out of here, and then probably proceed to burn the ever-loving heck out of myself, because this thing is hot. So, just stand by for screaming. Come on, get up in there. Okay, I'm not burned myself seriously yet. It's probably only minor burns. It's looking pretty good. Go ahead and tie this off of here. And then nip off our ends. And again, too, you don't want to leave these on there, because if they do touch the glass, you'll get permanent white marks. So you always want to take those off. And then kind of rearrange your folds around to evenly distribute them. Put the flat side of the mantle against the, or towards the generator, which I'm not sure if that really matters or not. I'm going to use a match to do this because it's just a little easier to do. It actually works pretty good. It's a little more gentle on it than just hammering it with a torch. So yeah, there's that. Just gotta wait for that to get itself to a nice white look. Yeah, that's the thing too with these. You really want them to go pretty much completely white before you put the power to them, because if you don't let them burn all the way out, it seems that they will have a tendency to shrink up a little bit more than they would if you let them go completely white, or white-ish in this case. So it looks like we're not getting a lot of success here. You just kind of help it along a little bit, because ain't nobody got time for that, right? Okay. Looking pretty decent. What the backside's doing. Probably good to light this again and see what happens. She roars to life. Looking pretty good. Open it all the way. Get some pressure in here. That looks great. Brilliant, bright white. Give it a spin here against my better judgment, because sometimes it can make it clog back up again. But in this case, nope. This is just burning super bright and looking really good. Suppose I could probably take a picture of this for my coworker here. She'll probably get a kick out of that, seeing it working. And of course, it's a little blinding on the camera there, but we'll make it work. But yeah, so that's it. I would put this glow back on there, but since it's cracked, I really don't want to have it kind of finish cracking and blowing up. So that's where we're probably going to call it for this one. I did clean the vent up and got everything else done, and so it all looks pretty good. But shoot, did I have another globe here? If I had another globe, I'd just slap that on there. But I don't. Oh, I know where I think I've got one. I think I know where I've got one. Do I have one in here? I don't. Huh. Looks like we've had some critters get up in here and cause some ruckus. Yeah, there's a bit of a mess. Well, I'll have to go searching for my globe and have to find a way to keep this door closed a little better, apparently. But at any rate, the thing is working. It's looking good. Just need to find a suitable replacement globe for it, which is not that big of a deal to find. And then, yeah, this thing's ready to go for another however many years old it is. Sorry, I'm not mathing right now. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this one. This was really kind of quick and easy, and happy to do this for a friend, and they get a chance to have something that is part of their family history, and then also will help them out when if you got a hurricane come through here, then you got something to be able to see with. So until next time, keep them lit.